I'm Trent Springer. I'm the district manager for Ace Hardware. Been with Ace Hardware for 5 years now. So we, at our stores, we support Primary Children's Hospital. And I was noticing when I first came here as the district manager, returned to the state, I've bounced around the country in different positions. I realized my stores and associates and managers weren't necessarily connecting what we were doing and the hospital and understanding why. So we took a tour of the hospital. And it was at that time, the Ronald McDonald Room was pretty much brand new, maybe a month old, maybe 2 at the most, I'm trying to remember. And as we walked through and we toured that, I said, you know, to my owners and managers, what if we came up here once a month and did a meal just to get to know why we raise money? And they said, we'll give it a try. And that was 3 years ago, I think, almost 3 years ago. So we do the third Thursday of every month and have done now for almost 3 years. It's the people. It is such a wonderful experience. They love being there and hearing the stories, because when you're in that room, as I tell the families that are in that room, and by the way, I'm a parent of a child who spends time in the hospital, so I'm in that room both as a host, if you will, providing the meal, and as a guest eating the meal, depending on different times. But I tell the families in there that there's a unique thing. When they go back to their homes, their neighborhoods, their churches, everybody wants to understand, but they really can't. But the people in that room can understand one another and what they go through. And that room provides a great environment. And mealtime is when they all can sit around and just share and unburden themselves, laugh, cry, whatever needs to be done. So that when they go back to the room with their child, they're there again, emotionally, physically. And that's the thing that we take from that, is the stories of the people and the parents. And we've had everything literally, and I love sharing this, we've had everything from we're taking our child home tomorrow conversations to we're turning off life support tomorrow, and everything in between. And each of them are powerful. And you see the strength of the families, what they're going through, and yet the great heart and souls that each one of them have. One of my stores came up and served, and it was, I think it was about a week later that we'd been up. An older gentleman came into the store and asked for the owner. And as the owner related to me, he says, you always wonder what's going to happen when they say, can I speak to the owner? And the gentleman came in and he said, do you guys do the dinners up at the hospital with Ace Hardware? And he said, yes. Jeff Allred, the owner, said yes. And the guy says, well, I'd like to contribute. And Jeff said, well, we take care of all that. You don't have to worry about it. And the guy says, well, let me tell you. And he got very emotional and he started crying. And he said, we were up there, we just about lost our granddaughter. And it was the hardest day for our family. And that night we went into the Ronald McDonald family room, and Ace Hardware was providing a meal. And it was the greatest thing to pull us together. He said, thank you so much. And he says, you have got a customer for life. Every store owner has told me the same thing. The employees come back and they are better associates. They're better with customers, they're better with other store employees. They're better people because of the experience they had that week at the hospital. But one thing I found that is good, and I'd recommend it for others, don't bring a drink. Just do water. Because we fill up those pitchers of water and we go out around the room and refill cups, and that gives us the chance to talk to somebody. So do you have a son or daughter staying here? How are they doing? How are you doing as parents? And many times I've been out there with the pitcher or other members of my team, and the next thing you know, you just stop, sit down, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes might have gone by while you're conversing with this family or person who just needs that upliftment for that night. And so if anybody's coming in, I highly recommend doing this, but sometimes bringing drinks good, but a lot of times the pitcher of water allows you to go out and connect with the families. But we walk in, and the thing I love is it's like a family reunion when we walk in. They're excited to see us. They ask what they can do to help, but they also stay back and let us interact with the families. So the volunteers at the Ronald McDonald Family Room, I love them, and I love them for what they do, because we're there once a month. They're there every, once a week, sometimes 2 days a week. It is a fantastic opportunity for your business to help other people. It's what we've done. So I mentioned before that I have 3 stores. I arrange who those 3 stores are. Well, those 3 stores become better friends. So if they have questions, they can connect and they can call one another. They work closer together, they share ideas, and we rotate through that. My team gets closer, my store owners get closer, and the associates get better. I'd just like to say thank you to you guys and the staff at Ronald McDonald House, because you provide a great service. Again, I'm there both as someone to serve and someone to be served as a parent of a child there. The Ronald McDonald House, the Ronald McDonald Family Room, provide an environment where families can talk and share. And those are the only places I have found where everybody understands what is happening. Every family situation is different. What their child is going through is different, but it's all hard and challenging in their own ways. And so I'd just like to say thank you to the Ronald McDonald team and volunteers, you guys, for what you do.